taken from the forthcoming brand new artist album by Armin van Buuren, Mirage. In stores the 10th of September 2010.
Hey, what's up? This is Armin van Buuren. I'm revealing some of the production secrets about how tracks from my new album Mirage came to life. And for the track that I did with Sophie Ellis-Bextor, that's quite a long story. It started, of course, with the melody and the fooling around in the studio. I'm a really big sucker for plugins. There's so much new technology right now. One of the biggest, nicest plugins that I actually have is actually produced by or made by a Dutch company called FabFilter. They're based in Amsterdam. And one of the guys that owns it is actually a guy that I used to produce with, Floris Klinkert. And really, really nice guy, extremely talented, very smart. And he made this really nice plugin called the FabFilter Twin. And it's really a nice plugin, has a unique filtering, and it's really, really, the way they designed the plugin is pretty unique than other plugins. So, fooling around with the plugin and playing some chords. I think that's how we started the track. Just very, very, very simple, basic chord. So what we do, we put all those elements together. Usually start off with a very dry signal. And the secret about not giving up on love for me is all about the layering. That's why this project is ridiculous if you look at the amount of tracks that we used for the whole song. Have a look. You see all the drums, the claps, the hi-hats and everything. And what we did for the main lead to make it sound really fat is let a lot of other synths play the exact same melody line. It gives it such more of a richer feel. And put a lot of drum programming under it, which was more electro-based. Right now you see in trance music there's a lot of influence from minimal percussion and electro beats, which are much tighter and much more in your face. 808 Drum Computer by Roland is a really big example. But we just used a lot of samples that were based on more of an electro feel. So the groove that we had going with this track is kind of sounds like this. It's 131 BPM, so it's a lot more groovy, a lot more slower. And the bass line is a lot more melodic than you would normally. The bass line is a lot more electro-based than you would normally expect from me. But I really like that sort of sound, which is really hot right now with producers as Duderstadt, for example. They do an amazing job producing sounds like this. So put that all together. Put some nice pads in there. And this was the same meeting that I had last year with the Nervo Sisters. The Nervo Sisters are very talented twins from Australia. They're writing loads and loads of big hits right now. Met them in Ibiza last year. And they already also wrote Love Takes Over with David Guetta. But I knew them from before that because I was already tipped by somebody in America that I should contact them. So already from before they were famous, they knew me because I was trying to reach them to write a song with them because I thought they were really, really talented from what I heard the previous demos and short things. And they were really interested to work with me because I was already interested in them before they were famous, I hope. So sent this instrumental to them, and they happen to know Sophie Ellis-Bextor. Now, she's a little bit of a diva, and she's an amazing singer and songwriter from England. And she wrote some amazing summer anthems. So when I heard that, it immediately clicked in my head, like, this is the right combination. So we met up with the Nervo Sisters and Sophie Ellis-Bextor to write the vocal track for this kind of basic feel. And we gave it more of an analog feel as well, with some real drums going in there, like some drum loop, like... to give it more of that pop rocky feel, which is really done a lot right now. And put a piano top line on that. And then the vocal of Sophie Ellis-Bextor. which I think is a win. So this track, it came apart just like John Lennon said, everything in life happens differently than you plan it, or what he said exactly was life happens to you when you were busy making other plans. So that was exactly what we happened with this track. We were actually making an instrumental, kind of a more electro kind of feel track, and it ended up being a collaboration with Sophie Ellis-Bextor. So there you go, the story behind Not Giving Up on Love.
Taken from the forthcoming brand new artist album by Armin van Buuren, Mirage. In stores the 10th of September, 2010.
For more info, check www.armadamusic.com.